Oh, I'm getting old. We've all heard it, and maybe we've even said it. Aging is something that we can't avoid, and it's important that as the years add up, you're taking the right steps and having the right conversations to age in a healthy way and be independent. Joining us this morning to talk more about this is Dr. Patricia Ferguson with our sponsor, Blue Cross Blue Shield. Dr. Ferguson, good morning. Thank you for being with us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
This is an important conversation. Now, healthy aging and independence is something that you are passionate at Blue Cross Blue Shield, and you say that it starts with people talking with their doctors about what's most important to them. Now, why is this an important step in the process?
That's an important step, the most important step, because unless you open up and share your concerns with your provider, they really have no idea what's going on. Even if you have a relationship and you've seen them in the past year, they're really concerned about what concerns you today. And if there's something new and different and you share it, they can begin the process of helping you.
And don't avoid conversations, because I told Dr. Ferguson about a situation that I had. It was John Jordan who got me on the right track, but don't wait.
Right, don't wait. Your provider should feel like any other relationship that you trust, that you build, that you put time into, that you schedule and keep your regular appointments, so that you feel comfortable and like it's a safe space to share the things that really are concerning you.
No, this is great information. Now, one thing that you want people to discuss with their physicians is their physical health. What are the key things that you think that people need to feel comfortable talking about with their doctors?
It's ironic, the things that I think people should become comfortable talking about with their providers are the very things we avoid because of shame, fear, or stigma. One is falls and fall prevention. One is bladder control or leakage or incontinence, loss of urine, because it can be embarrassing. And even something as basic as how to stay physically active when you're aging and you don't feel well and you have medical conditions. You want to know, what can I do? What should I do?
That's important. So let's dig a little deeper into that, Dr. Ferguson, because 75% of women and 30% of men over the age of 65 experience some kind of bladder issues. So why is it important to have this conversation with their provider?
It's really important because people tend to think it's only me or they're the only one with a problem. And when you hear stats like that, it's very common, and there is no reason to suffer silently. Most of the conditions are manageable, and they can improve the quality of life that you're experiencing.
Now, could that also indicate something more serious?
It can, and that's another reason to speak about it, because when you notice a symptom, it's probably the best time to go and get it checked out, because the earlier you find out, maybe the treatment can be less invasive.
Yeah, that's great information, great advice for sure. Now let's touch on something else, fall prevention, because 65% of adults over 85 experience a fall, and that's an alarming number.
It is an alarming number, and stats even say by 2030, $101 billion will go to treating injuries from falls. And that's important because a lot of those falls are preventable. There are things that we can do to minimize the risk of falls. And again, if you speak about it, if you talk about it, if you have concerns about it, we can do something about it.
Yeah, talk to your provider. That's what Dr. Ferguson is saying.
Always.
So what about behavioral health or mental health of patients? Talk to us about that.
Again, mental health is a large umbrella, and there are a lot of conditions, some more serious that require specialists. And then when we think about it in the framework of healthy aging, sometimes we have blahs or down moods or even mild forms of depression. And if you start to have those conversations and avoid the stigma of being afraid to talk about it or feeling like somebody will judge you, it can help to, again, address things early before they slide down that whole slippery slope to a more severe problem. But things like being around people, engaging with people, not isolating yourself. Sometimes isolation has been found to be as critical to your health as eating healthy and staying physically fit. So some of these activities that get you out and active increase your socialization, and that definitely impacts your mental health.
Okay, now maintaining health is obviously key to healthy aging and independence, but what type of physical activity should people consider?
Important activities that you can do to improve slowly and gradually are simple things: maintaining your core strength, balance activities, balance exercises, and walking. Aerobic activity where you're maybe doing squats or lifts or, anything that keeps you active. If you're in a wheelchair or chair bound, you can even do arm circles, or you can do minimal activity. Whatever you do, doing something is better than just being sedentary.
All right, do something. It's better than not doing anything.
Anything.
Don't be sedentary.
Right.
But there's also a big connection between mental health and when you stay physically active. So talk to us about that.
There is a connection between mind and body. So I like to think that your physical activity can drive your mental health, and maybe your mental health can drive your physical activity. If you think you can, you will. If you want to do something, if you get up and out and get outside in the outdoors and walk, it enhances your mood. And the more you walk, you build up stamina, endurance, you start to feel better, you sleep better, you have less anxiety. There are natural hormones that are released that just give you an overall well-being. So they go hand in hand, and they definitely impact and improve each other.
Well, Dr. Ferguson, this is all wonderful advice. And like you say, it all starts with having a conversation with your physician.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure. For more information on the steps that you can take towards healthy aging, visit the website bcbsm.com/agehealthy. Again, that's bcbsm.com/agehealthy.